our team is working on understanding the roles of tiny organisms called protists that live in the soil and impact plants. So, what are the ways that protists might impact plants? Well, there are many different types of protists in the soil. Protists are important because they eat a lot of bacteria, and this helps recycle nutrients that the plant needs to grow, like nitrogen. Some bacteria can avoid being eaten by protists. They can do this by growing large. They can do this by swimming very fast and escaping the protist. And some bacteria can produce defensive chemicals that are toxic to the protist. Some bacteria that produce these defensive chemicals are also very beneficial for plants. So by eating up the neighboring bacteria, protists could actually help beneficial bacteria thrive and help the plant. We're working on figuring out which kinds of protists do important jobs for the plant. So how do we look for these protists? We start by carefully digging up a plant and collecting the root crown. Then we shake off the loosely attached soil and cut a sampling of some of the roots. Once these are collected, we shake them into a buffer to collect all of the soil that's tightly attached. This is called the rhizosphere soil, and it hosts special communities of microorganisms. Under a microscope, the rhizosphere soil is teeming with protist life. By diluting out tiny droplets of this, we can isolate the individual protists to study. We've isolated over 100 protists from the roots at Lockwood Farm in Hamden, and we'd like to show you just a few. This protist has two long flagella coming from either end of its body that it uses to swim and search for food. Colpoda is a ciliated protist. It uses hair-like structures called cilia to swim quickly and brush food into its mouth. Here's another ciliate. Some ciliates can eat almost 3,000 bacteria an hour. This protist has flagella to swim, but it also has pseudopods, meaning fake feet, that it can use to walk across surfaces. The most famous protists are the amoeba. They can morph their bodies to engulf food or to squeeze through the soil. Another thing we can do with our rhizosphere soil is to extract all the DNA and sequence it to identify what types of organisms are present. We have found that each individual plant contains thousands of different protists, fungi, and microscopic animals. Studying the sequence of these will help us find out whether some protists have special relationships with the plants or with other organisms. So by better understanding what types of protists live with plants and how they affect plants, we hope to find new ways that protists can be used in sustainable crop production. Thank you for joining this virtual barn exhibit, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your virtual Plant Science Day.